Did you know that if the tallest abandoned skyscraper had been completed, it would have been the world's second tallest? Megaprojects often go over budget by more than 100%. Some are a marvel for all time, yet others fail miserably. Even though they were started with the best of intentions, these big-budget projects can't be finished because of bad designs, corruption, or mistakes in filling units. This means they have to be put on hold or stopped. From the tallest abandoned skyscraper in the world to the $13 billion worth Rio Olympics megaproject. These are the biggest megaprojects that were never finished. Here is our list of the biggest megaprojects never finished. South Korea's International Business District in Songdo. Another big project in South Korea that wasn't finished was supposed to be an eco-friendly utopia with almost no cars. Songdo's International Business District began in 2002 and cost $40 billion. It was estimated to be the size of downtown Boston and was intended to do away with the need for automobiles. When compared to another city of the same size, the design reduced greenhouse gas emissions by 1/3, and the district was expected to span 100 million square feet when completed. The government struggled to find residents. Issues arose with the ready-made city. Many residents also complained that the IBD and the larger Songdo city are too remote from Seoul, the country's economic, political, and cultural hub, and it takes over an hour to reach the capital. The city project did not turn out as well as the government had hoped. Rio's Olympic Park. The 2016 Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro cost about $13 billion in a combination of private and public money. Among the costs were building the stadiums, starting the new subway line, fixing up the port, and cleaning up Guanabara Bay. The subway line cost $2.9 million to build, and officials planned to turn the Olympic Village into luxury condos after the Games, which would have cost $700 million. They also planned an auction to sell those condos. They sold venues to private owners, but failed miserably in the auction for new venues. After the Olympics, power was cut off to Maracana Stadium, which hosted soccer games as well as the opening and closing ceremonies, due to more than $930,000 in unpaid bills. Today, thousands of apartments remain vacant in the Olympic Village. As of July 2017, only 7% of the condos have been sold, and the site is still largely abandoned. Malaysia's Forest City. Malaysia's Forest City is expected to be a fantasy paradise. It is a huge city constructed by Chinese developer Country Garden on 4 man-made Malaysian islands, and it cost a crazy $100 billion. It was expected to accommodate a floating population of 700,000 by 2040, comprised of residents, tourists, business people, and others. Construction began in 2016 on the city's office buildings, parks, a transit network, hotels, restaurants, shops, schools, and 250,000 housing units. A golf course designed by golf legend Jack Nicklaus was even set to open in September 2018. But the Malaysia Forest City was already looking deserted. Country Garden sold 16,000 of the 20,000 residential units at Forest City for a total of $2.6 billion. According to Yu Runs, the company's chief strategy officer, the company will make $1 billion in sales. Country Garden also added that it will not develop Forest City further unless it can prove demand. As of 2019, this target had not been met sufficiently, effectively ending the project's chances. North Korea's Raejeong Hotel. This final megaproject on our list was supposed to be a striking, bustling Pyongyang tower that would be the tallest in the country. Construction of the Raejeong Hotel began in 1987, with plans to open the world's tallest hotel 2 years later. The pyramid-shaped hotel was designed to hold more than 3,000 rooms and 5 revolving restaurants. According to reports, the hotel was supposed to open the following year, in 2011, but no announcement was made. The same scenario played out in 2012. Estimates for its construction cost have ranged from $1 billion to $2 billion, yet remains the world's tallest unfinished tower and an eyesore in the middle of the city. It had since become the tallest unfinished building in the world, according to Guinness World Records. Even today, officials have not stated when the hotel will be open to the public. If this video is helpful and enjoyable to you, don't forget to subscribe us and comment below. Have a nice day.